Keltic Khaos number 413 with the Acadiana Roller Girls, and I wanted to say hi and to tell you a little bit about myself. Some people pick pseudonyms for a derby because it's fun and exciting, and really when you're out there on the track you feel like a badass and kind of separate from your normal self. So people pick derby names. Keltic Khaos came about because I love Celtic things. I love Scottish Celtic, I love Irish Celtic, I love all Celtic things. 413, my number, is from a Bible scripture. It's Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So whenever there's something difficult in my life, I think of that verse and it helps me to push myself even further and harder, because I know through him I can do it. I joined the fresh meet of October of 16 after I had gone to the last bout of the season over at Top Shelf. I had seen the ad on Facebook, and my husband and my other kids were out of town, so me and my youngest wanted to go check out what roller derby was about. So we went, and I walked in, we got front row seats, and I knew as soon as it started that was something like I really needed to be a part of that. It was really cool, and it was awesome to see what some of the people could do and the skill levels that they showed. So I went to the fresh meet and greet and got to meet the team and the coach, and they answered all my questions. So I started fresh meet in October of that year, and we finished up by Thanksgiving. I by far was the oldest fresh meet in my class. I started derby when I was 40, so it's a little intimidating being out there with people almost half my age, but it was a really good time. So started practicing with the team, and I learned so much. Started scrimmaging with them and working on footwork and working as a group and a pack, and got to know all the ladies, and they are an awesome group of people. And it was really awesome to see from where you start to when you finish, and all the things you've learned and the strength that you've gained physically and mentally, because some of that stuff can be pretty difficult. But we had a great teacher. Foxy was our trainer that season, and it was really fun. It was a whole lot of fun, and I couldn't wait for the holidays to get over so derby season would start up again and I could start practicing with the team. So my first bout was in May at Top Shelf, and it was so much fun. My mom made a kilt for me. It's purple plaid with red underskirt. It's awesome, and I love it. So I skated in it, but it was a little too hard because if I fell down, I stepped on it, and so I got plaid tights and started skating in that, and it worked out much better. But I still have my kilt. My life has changed since I joined derby. And that is providing me an avenue to be me again. I've been a mom for 17 years now, and anyone that's a mom out there knows that it can be all consuming. That once you have a child, once you're pregnant, your whole life revolves around that child, and then you have more children and your life just gets busier and everything. So that's the other part of where my name came from, because things do get chaotic with 3 boys. Oh, but I love them. I wouldn't trade it for anything. Being a mom, you put everything on hold. So my kids are older now. They're 10, 13, and 17. So as they get older, you have more freedom, and But they're at all the bouts. They come and help set up and clean up and tear down the track. And I think my 10-year-old's my biggest fan. He's a great supporter. And so it ends up being a family effort. My husband comes out and helps with stuff, so it's really awesome. But playing derby has provided me with an avenue to be me again. It's tested me, it's pushed me, it's helped me grow, it's helped me strengthen myself, physically and mentally. And it's nice to put the mom hat aside for a little bit and just be me. I've made some good friends in derby, and people that I care about, and that I could call if I needed something. And I hope that they know they could call me and rely on me too, for whatever the case is. And it's just another sense of family. Derby really helps with self-confidence. I see it in myself. My husband has said that he sees it in me. And I've seen it in some of the women on the team, and it's amazing from where we started last year to where the season ended. I'm so proud of them. Just the self-confidence that some of them have gained, and just being sure about themselves now. And it's a great, awesome thing to see people blossom and grow into the people that they maybe even not knew that they could be. Injuries. So last season I fell and hurt my knee, but continued skating, and it just kept getting harder and harder to skate. I was in more pain, and then it just got to the point where my knee was weak and just wobbly, and I got to the point I couldn't skate anymore after the season. So I had to have surgery in December, and it feels so much better, so much better. I just finished PT and got cleared to start skating again. So when you get injured, of course it's always in the back of your mind again, what if it happens again? But if it happens again, I just kind of figure at least I'm out doing something I love to do, and it'll get better, I hope. And when you're out there on the track, when you're bracing for the beginning of the jam, I just like it. I like it a lot. I like to hit people. Like, I really like to hit people. I've always played a bit rough in the sports that I played. I have two brothers, and so I was the only girl, so we played rough. We wrestled, we did everything. So, like I say, I just like hitting people. Which of your teammates inspires you the most, and why? I've got a couple. So Heidi would be one of them. Heidi Ho hit ya? Hit her. Sorry, Heidi Ho hit her. She started having medical problems, so she couldn't skate. And but she has stuck with derby, and she is such an important part of the team. As coach and as president of the league, and she's involved in so much, and she really keeps us on task. She's a rule follower. If there's a rule, then we need to follow it, and I really respect that about her, because it limits the chaos. But you know, she keeps coming out, and even though she really misses skating, she does it because she loves the sport, and I think she likes being around all of us, and she's pretty funny. And I also admire Rat Girl, because to see someone that's her age get out there and compete with people half her age, is amazing, and I think it's really brave and ballsy of her, and she can definitely hold her own out there. So, you know, at first I was a little intimidated of starting Derby at 40, but once I saw her and I saw what she can do, it encouraged me. It made me feel better about getting into it so late in life. I really love roller derby. I love the practices. I love playing in the bouts. But really, I love this group of ladies. We all have different personalities. We all have different backgrounds, lifestyles, and we put any differences aside and form a team and a sisterhood. You can find out more about Acadiana Roller Girls by going to our website, acadianarollergirls.com. And on there you can find out what Derby is all about, the rules, you know, the basic setup of roller derby itself. You can find out how to be a sponsor, how to join our next fresh meat class. You can find out our bout schedule and any events that we're attending or going to be a part of, fundraisers or anything involved with the community. So you can check us out there, and we have Twitter, Instagram, and you can look us up on Facebook and like our page and follow what we do there. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you at our bouts.